So the strike is over, and I think the SAG negotiators did as good of a job as they possibly could. We were on strike for 118 days. I just don't know how they could have done better. We were at peak leverage, staying on strike all the way until next year. The lead negotiator, Duncan Crabtree Ireland, said that probably wouldn't have helped. Some people are upset about the AI issue still, looking further into the contract and the deal. Does not ban the use of AI, doesn't ban the use of AI and all previous actors and current and future actors' performances are going to be training AI and creating digital synthetic performers, new actors, based on taking in all the information of current actors, creating a new synthetic performer that could resemble you, maybe. If it resembles you enough, maybe you can give consent, but if it doesn't, maybe they don't have to, because it's a different thing. It's a different person. It's not complete copyright of you. And if you're not an A-list actor, if you're not Brad Pitt or George Clooney, you could be screwed, because they can make a new thing that's almost like you but not you, and they can create synthetic characters, synthetic creations, and use them later, and just not even hire the actor. Like, why pay an actor if you just have this new creation that has been fed and trained from 100 years of previous work and current and future work? Because the AI is just going to be watching everything the actors do, monitor, everything, all your facial movements and your emotions. And it's just going to create these synthetic replicas and alter them, change them just enough so they're not you exactly. There's going to be so much stuff. SAG-AFTRA failed to get a basic definition of what a performer is. They failed to define an actor as a human. I guess that's what Justine Bateman said. The WGA, the Writers Guild, and the directors were able to define a director as a human being, just in the basic definition. A director is a human being that directs the whatever. A writer is a human being that writes the material. AI, can't be source material and literature or whatever. It's a human. Well, how come the actors didn't get the basic definition that a performer is a human?
Oh, I think it should have been, we're not talking about synthetic characters. We're a union that represents human beings. So if you want to negotiate about made up generative AI objects that is insultingly an amalgamation of all these past performances, you got to take all of that out of the contract. We might as well be negotiating for non-union actors, because these synthetic performers, these AI objects, aren't going to pay dues. They're not going to pay pension and health, and they're going to take a job from a human actor. I would have put in there, one of the provisions the DGA got and the WGA got was a definition of what a director is and what a writer is. Mm-hmm. And funny enough, they had to say it's a human. So they should have said a performer, Screen Actors Guild, non-starter, we're not doing anything until you agree to this, it's a human. Unless you're doing some fantastical character, you're doing King Kong or something, then go duke it out with CGI guys. But if you're doing a human character, it has to be played by a human. That would have been one of the first things I would have said to them.
Did they not get that definition in there? I don't know. If they didn't, you know, I want to be positive and I try to stay positive, but it's just, you're dealing with these huge corporations. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. They don't care about anyone except for the A-list actor who's got millions and millions of fans, and then they're more powerful themselves. You know, they can fight back and do stuff. And they have lawyers and agents, and they'll be protected. But anyone else, they can just fire you, let you go, not hire you. I mean, a condition of employment will be sign off on this stuff. Or you just won't work the job, period. They can hire anyone. They don't have to hire you, and they can use their synthetic creation. So eventually it's just going to have to be up to the consumers to decide. Like I've said another time before, do you want to watch a show or a movie by some major corporation that's got synthetic AI characters in it that aren't even people? Or do you want to watch only a movie that's guaranteed organic, human actors, human writers and directors? I mean, I guess it's going to be, they got that definition. So I guess it's just going to be the actors that get replaced. I don't know. I have huge studio comic book movies with a real director, a real writer, and fake actors, besides the top 5 A-listers. And then everyone else will be fake. Is that where we're headed? If so, are you going to support that? Because if everyone stops watching, you know, the big studio movies, they're going to have to adjust. So the people have the power. Hopefully the people are on the side of people. I hope. So thanks everyone. Subscribe to my channel if you want. I'm trying to get subscribers. Alright. Thank you. Have a good night.